Hey guys, it's Doc back with you with another great video. This time we're talking about a book I picked up the other day. What is it? It is the double-sized Daredevil 252. And I made a joke that may not hold up all that well later on, but with all of the hubbub that's been going on the artwork with John Romita Jr. on the upcoming Amazing Spider-Man 1000 cover, then I made a comment in one of the Facebook groups the other day that said it looks like JRJR beating down his adversaries and his naysayers. So, but all kidding aside, this was a really great book written by Ann Nocenti with art by JRJR and Williamson. It's a double-sized issue, and it's part of the Fall of the Mutants tie-in. So it starts out that Matt and company are at this free law clinic, and then the power goes out, and then all hell breaks loose. The sky opens up. You get to see Archangel, formerly Angel, flying through the sky. You get to see another one of Apocalypse's horsemen, 4 horsemen, going through the streets, causing people to get sick and die. And what's really interesting is you get to see John Romita Jr.'s early artwork, okay? Not his earliest artwork, but some of his early artwork and some really great Daredevil artwork with Matt lighting the match and lighting the torch. And then the cool thing about Romita's artwork at this time is when you get to see outside cityscapes, like down here in this panel and the bottom on this page here. And you see the line work that Al Williamson put in for silhouettes. And they're big, thick, heavy lines. It's kind of the same lines that you remember seeing on Cable, Blood and Metal, I think that's right. The 2-issue miniseries that he did with Fabian Nicieza that was talking about Cable and one of his cohorts. So that was really good artwork as well, but I like this art line work, and then just kind of that almost like a gray tone that's in the background when you have a darkened skyline for New York City. But what was fun to read about this story was mainly the artwork. You got to enjoy seeing a prime JRJR. This is from what, I'm not going to be able to read that. 1987, okay? So he's been working at Marvel maybe, 10 years now? Because the first story that he ever did was in 1978 in an Amazing Spider-Man annual. So he's been working at Marvel for about 10 years. He's had time to start developing his style that he would get on Daredevil, Cable, Spider-Man, and everything in between, going from the house style that his father had to building his own, what he calls deadline style. So really this was just to say that this was a book that I picked up to honor the JRJR that everybody knows and loves, rather than having all of this foolishness and hubbub about nothing. And you know, and what's funny is sometimes you just jump into the middle of things and you're like, no, it's great, it looks amazing, his artwork is still great. And then you step back for just a minute and you say, wait a minute, this is Marvel creating a problem for Amazing Spider-Man. So it's building more, not character, but it's giving ASM a reason to be in the news, okay? More so even than the story. They're building a false narrative of so many people hating on JRJR that people are going to buy Amazing Spider-Man 1000 that might not have before. Just, you know what? I'm going to buy that just to show you. You know, and to be honest, now that the A cover is back on, I fully intend to buy the A cover. I also intend to buy the Mark Bagley cover for that issue as well, because Mark is my, the 3rd or 4th favorite ASM artist. But anyway, guys, if you want a great story by Ann Nocenti, and you want to see Daredevil and Matt be heroes in a city that's gone dark, then you cannot do better than this double-sized issue 252 by Ann Nocenti, John Romita Jr., and Al Williamson. Hope you like this quick little look at this book. I've got about half of this run with Nocenti and JRJR, so at some point I might do a retrospective with all of these issues like I've done on ASM and Thunderbolts and Sandman Mystery Theater and some other books. So let me know in the comments if you want to see me cover these Daredevil issues in deeper detail, or if you like me just kind of throwing out some of my favorite artists from time to time. That's a really sweet cover, by the way. I like the red, red background against Daredevil, and then he's just fighting to survive in New York City where it's blacked out. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I've got plenty more coming, so if I can stop getting caught on that ASM book right there. But I hope you enjoyed this. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, keep this channel growing. We're moving in a positive direction, so I'll see you guys in the next video.